Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Token Nuggets. In this rant session, we'll look at the battle for cryptocurrency supremacy amongst a few countries. We also look at FTM's involvement with Formula One. Do pay attention to FTM's partnerships. Therein may lie some hidden gems. Sol gives an update on our validator journey thus far for the Harmony One protocol. And Chibueze demonstrates how to use the Pancake Swap exchange. And finally, as always, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Token Nuggets. Today we have the usual suspects in this podcast rant, in this crypto rant. We have Chibueze from London, and we have Sol from Essex, somewhere down south. Jedi K is still in sunny Dubai, in transit at the moment, shall we say. So he might jump in on the podcast, or he might not. So we'll hopefully have him before the show runs out. Otherwise, we'll see him next session. So we'll do a quick fire round. It'll be a short one today. So we'll do a quick fire round. We'll start with Sol. Sol, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. Again, thank you very much for having me, Token Nuggets. How you doing, Chibueze? It's your guy again, Sol here, the same solutions architect, and just trying to look into a few more details again and hopefully share with you how far we've gone. Thank you very much for having me.
Excellent. Thank you for that. All right, Chibueze, quick intro, please.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good to be here again and good to know you guys are listening again. I'm Chibueze. I do a lot of cybersecurity, and I can tell you that since last night, I've been watching coins as usual.
Coin watcher.
Coin watcher.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed for that. I think usually we say we don't have a format here, but we'll start with the news speaks, and nothing major per se, but something major here. This is a tweet from Cointelegraph. I just thought I'd bring this up because I like the colorful meme and all of that. It says, we're ready to party this weekend. Bitcoin back above 60K. And of course, we know that Bitcoin has had a good run this past couple of days. It was hanging around 58, but now it's back at 60. And I think it picked up to 61 earlier today. So that's the first news speak. Congrats to holders and the believers too, who see Bitcoin as something worth holding onto. So keep hodling. That's the first piece of news. And the second piece of news that I would like to talk about is actually I have two articles open on this particular info or news. So during the week, we had a chat a few of us crypto blockchain enthusiasts, and the topic was around the battle for cryptocurrency supremacy. And this article came out, and this Peter Thiel is a crypto enthusiast. Well, this is big on crypto, but this headline here, I wouldn't want to go too deep into it, but of course, it's one worth reading at some point if you have the time. Billionaire tech investor Peter Thiel warns Bitcoin might serve as financial weapon against, and says it threatens the dollar. So that's there. And then the second article again, leading up from this article, is this. Billionaire investor Peter called out Apple and Google. He warned about this, and also criticized these people at a recent event. And he has 17 quotes here. By all means, do have a look at the article and have a read through. But one thing's for sure, it appears there is that PR battle for cryptocurrency, or battle for supremacy, cryptocurrency supremacy, shall I say. And moving on from there, again, another interesting article is this around CBDCs. So this article from Cointelegraph, alluding to this, well, the lead here says, can a digital pound CBDC retake London's financial hub status post-Brexit? So CBDCs are central bank digital currencies. So could a digital pound accelerate, And if you look in the article, have a read through if you have some time to do some more digging. But a few things jump out, and again, a lot of alluding to this. Let's read through this. This country's progress in creating a CBDC has seen issuance of biometric passports linked to digital yuan wallets, along with numerous similar pilot projects. as the nation edges closer to issuing its CBDC. Although not the first country to issue a CBDC, that honor goes to the Bahamas. The global economic impact of the Chinese CBDC could stand to be much greater. So again, that is interesting. So I think the London's missing that. Because ever since Brexit, there's been this whole move to, is it Netherlands? Amsterdam, yes. So the United Kingdom's finance ministry will now take proposals on how to make the City of London more attractive to global traders and pull activity back from Amsterdam, which emerged as the new EU trading hub post-Brexit. So all appears to go in favor of crypto, if you ask me. So that's one to keep an eye out on. But again, going back to the original article shared about, this, I think it's mostly around the PR for the battle for cryptocurrency supremacy. So I'm going to play something here because in this battle, some people seem to be ahead of the curve, if I can say that. Before I play a clip, I'll do a follow-up on that article. The follow-up on that previous article is this. Digital pound will boost post-Brexit City of London, think tank says. The think tank, by the way, are called City United. Do have a research, dig in, connect the dots, as you would do. Not alluding to anything, just bringing out the information as we see it. And lastly, on that whole cryptocurrency battle for supremacy and all of that, Japan's central bank begins digital currency experiments. So we're seeing across board countries beginning to take the issue of cryptocurrency, digital currency, and CBDCs seriously. We should also bear in mind that it's not going anywhere. Cryptocurrency and digital currency isn't going anywhere. So lastly, what I was going to play earlier is this. Got this from a YouTube channel that I normally watch. I'm not shilling anyone's channel, but I shall play a few seconds of this. So let's have a listen.
And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
So I think that's an interesting strategy by the Chinese government to do that. So about time that other countries take this seriously. So I'm just trying to wrap that up with the news items that I've shared around all of this. Peter saying this and, calling out all of these companies and all of that. And then London City talking about how to, get London to, be back in that financial, hub of Europe and all that. And then Japan as well. Japan is experimenting as well with their own CBDC. So this is interesting. So it's people who are at the forefront or people who have started some forward planning that would be victors eventually, I dare say. Anyway, so that's the news I have.
I have a talking nuggets. I'm actually going to play a bit of a devil's advocate here.
Yeah, carry on.
Now we've seen the likes of Japan, central bank, in trying to get into the digital currency landscape, right? You see? And the likes of maybe United Kingdom might have something up their sleeve if they haven't started doing something now. And obviously the US as well is trying to get up the pie. Yeah. Where does Africa, what is Africa doing right now? Yeah. Are we just there sitting down, twiddling our thumbs and fighting with the CBN to see whether or not they can legitimize this? Or, what are we actually doing? Or have we not woken up? Or are we playing ignorance? Or are we just not interested? Because I think these are the questions we need to start looking into and see if there can be some drive of efficiency, how African countries can sort of wake up. Because I'm seeing this as a technical person, okay? So technically I understand this, but how, from an adoption standpoint, what are we doing or what is Africa doing? Do they just do not want to adopt it? Are we happy with the kind of currency? Because this would set us backwards if we haven't actually woken up to the reality of this. I don't think they see it or they get it, or either they get it, they can't be bothered, or we have enough resources and we're just not really bothered, or is this just me not understanding?
I suppose, yeah, you're right. I didn't want to, again, I was trying to shy away from the politics of it all. But the thing is, it is necessary and important that within Africa as well, folks start to look at how best to get CBDC programs initiated. And would it be regional? Would it be country by country? Would it be for the entire Africa? Could we have, some sort of CBDC that just plugs into the entire blockchain system and says, you know what, this CBDC represents Africa? I don't know how that will work. But what I see is smart and clever fintech entrepreneurs going into Africa. I mean, Cardano is in Africa, trying to get their feet. Everybody's all, scrambling for Africa. Again, I'm trying to shy away from all the politics of it all.
Yeah, it was just an open question, not anything.
Absolutely. It is important, and it's an important question too, no doubt. Give that some thoughts and think about way forward. Chibueze, you're quiet. Any thoughts from you?
No. I completely agree with Saul's open-ended question. Like I was going to talk about Nigeria. I mean, they've had their issues with crypto, and they've been in the news for a while. And even all over Clubhouse, people are talking about Nigeria. Why they're not letting people do what they want to do. And you saw the piece of news last week that Africa actually is ranking up high there in the number of the amount of people. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. I think I believe I know we are kind of stubborn right now, but I believe we're going to let things join soon. I don't know how long it's going to take us for us to begin to do what this sort of China is doing, but at least we need to first of all let people freely trade, do crypto. That's where we need to start from. Absolutely. Before we now think about doing our own version of currencies.
Excellent. Yeah, I agree with that. Last item from me as per the news is this piece of news here. I think I shared this with a few people during the week, and it's saying Fantom blockchain announces Formula One sponsorship. Formula One fans will be excited. I know Abogs, a few other people who Formula One fans would like this one. So AlphaTauri driver Pierre Gasly teamed up with Fantom and Quantum Fintech Group for the 2021 Formula One season. So Gasly was previously sponsored by Red Bull, and it's entering its fourth F1 season as AlphaTauri's all-time point scorer after securing 2 podium finishes, including Maiden and Monza in 2020. So Gasly is scheduled to race in this coming up in Italy, April 16th to 18th. So this is interesting and a good one for crypto as well. Crypto is at the forefront. Well, being at the fore of sponsorship for F1 is a big deal. And so if you want to know more about Fantom, guys, please do.
I am on Fantom right now as we speak.
Yes, I am going to open up Fantom now as well to just let us see how Fantom has FTM, because this is one that early token nuggets friends actually got into a while ago. So that's a good one. So, and there's a whole story behind that as well. So as far back as of January, could have gotten Fantom for 2 cents. And I know we got it way back in November or so last year. Yeah. Yeah, about a cent and a half. Remember, Sol? Yeah, we got into this around November or so, and it was about 1.5 cents at the time. So right now, Fantom is 45 cents. And with that piece of news, no telling. I mean, it's evident it's going to go up. Have a look at Fantom, look at the tokenomics, see how it has fared, by all means. However, there's a story leading up to Fantom. We'll keep this very quick and short. So with Fantom, this is the news here. And of course, there is a mention here, honorable mention of a few tokens and a particular developer that I have followed keenly. The token nuggets have followed keenly for a while. Let's read this particular paragraph here. So Fantom's technology was originally architected by Cronje, the founder of popular DeFi projects YFI and Keeper. In fact, some of the smart contract features of Keeper were migrated over to Fantom, significantly cutting down transaction costs. In what is perhaps one of the most rapid partnership campaigns in the history of blockchain, in the last 2 months, Fantom has announced partnerships with, wait for it guys, Keeper, Cover, Cream, Frax, SushiSwap, Yarn, FTX, Solana, Serum, Curve, and GRC, Graph Protocol. Fantom claims to offer these projects seamless cross-chain ecosystem integration with increased throughput and transaction speed. Okay, we'll leave it there. That's a lot to take in. Now, what I want guys to take in from here is the mention of these tokens. All the tokens mentioned here, I dare say, are interesting projects that are worth looking into. So when we bring out this, when we talk about some of this Keeper 2, Keeper 3, Keeper, I beg your pardon, I'll have a quick look here for how Keeper is been forming K3. This is where Keeper is at today. It would interest you to know that about, let me even get it back at 3 months. 3 months ago, where was Keeper? No. Yeah, when did it come out? Okay, came out with a bang, and then there was a major dip, as low as $87 at the time. And matter of fact, had a very interesting high of Sol. Remember this spike way back in Keeper's days?
Yeah, because you told me about Keeper. I didn't know about Keeper, but I think I took a few dollars on it. Yeah, it is an interesting project as well, and have a look at it. Have a look at the tokenomics. That's just one of the many tokens mentioned here that guys should look at. Importantly as well, do by all means have a look at this developer called Andre Cronje. Andre is what a lot of people would refer to, would term a Puritan, and he always says, I don't build my applications for, I don't speculate, and he tests in prod, just making everyone understand that, these things are risky, have a go if you want to. But of course, we see what happened with Wi-Fi. And if people are not aware of Wi-Fi or don't know about Wi-Fi, let's have a look at
Wi-Fi.
If people don't understand. So Andre Cronje was the man behind this as well. Wi-Fi and finance, that's 44,000. And I can tell this might catch up with BTC. It usually does, doesn't it? So it usually, Chibueze, you've seen this spikes and just gets to the same level as
absolutely. I've watched this coin since January. It's been doing things.
Absolutely. And Sol can tell you an interesting story about another group with this. How much was it when we saw it that time?
I think it was like
$7 or so? Or 5?
No, even mate, it was lesser than that.
Oh my God.
It was interesting. Yeah.
We actually watched it grow when it started.
We
People
watched it grow.
pumping money in, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And it got to 20,000 one day, and I felt, wow, what's going on?
Yeah.
Now it's at 44, so
it's been very interesting.
But these things do happen in this crypto landscape, so
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, so by all means, so shout out to Andre Cronje and all those trying to improve the space. So thanks for that. Those are the new speaks. I shall hand over to Sol for your updates on Harmony. Sol, could you take control, please?
Okay. Thanks once again, TJ, for this opportunity. Okay, so this is what I'll be keeping you guys updated with. Obviously, we have been doing some work around becoming validators. It's been a long project for us, and voila, here we are today. Written the code, done some testing and evaluation, and here we are. So this is what the web page looks like. That's the URL. Feel free to share this. But the pointers I actually wanted to sort of showcase is where we are now. Okay. The good news is we now have a front page. We've now connected to Harmony's mainnet, and we're now just waiting to be elected.
Excellent.
Okay.
Well done. Nice.
So there's nothing more than just to wait. This is outside of our control. We've waited. Think about 2 weeks now. I'll probably look at my logs, but we've been waiting for, I think, about a week and a half and 2. We're not rushing, by the way. We had this meeting yesterday. We're talking about that. We're just going to take our time. But just to give you an updated status, at the moment, we have round and about, let's see, if I scroll down, we've got 6, or let's say 5. Okay, so these are the list of people that's come to join. That's ourselves, what we've staked, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Okay.
Shout out to those who have staked with token nuggets on.
And I am on the way.
Oh, excellent! Yeah. Oh, I might add, I was having a joke with Sol earlier. Sorry to chime in, Sol. I was saying my kids also would like to stake on token nuggets, so that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
interesting.
It's a good thing. I mean, feel free to come on board. You never know what happens. As I said, you're not actually, well, somehow you're not staking with us per se like that. You're actually on Harmony's net. So when we say with nuggets, we're just like maybe an equivalent of what you would call like the little guy that does the calculation and you come through his own computer to get to the since we've now been
the middleman.
We're the middleman. So we've been vetted. Thank God, Token Nuggets has been vetted, And the thing here, we're capable to do the job. Our timings in terms of performance and optimization hasn't updated because we haven't been elected yet. So they would, once we reach a cap, there's a 4 million, I believe, from a tokenomics standpoint. So we would have to be 4 million here before. I'll show you another page anyway that goes into that details. But just in case you're seeing the likes of zeros here and latest expected return 0 here, the system would decide, I believe, once we get elected. Okay, so that's the things outstanding. Once we get elected with a slot, that would change to 1 and 1x or whatever it goes up to. We're only sitting on SHAD1. So this is where we will be operating for now. So please feel free. That's the link. Feel free to share it. There are videos out there that Token Nuggets has also created, which gives you detailed information on how to create your wallet and how to plug into this environment. Okay. From a back-end analytics standpoint, let me just show you this window if you can see. Okay, so I'll start with this window. This is also accessible to everybody that is staking. So you don't have to be a validator before you can have access to this page. Feel free to go there, harmony.smartstake.io. Okay, and you've got all details. You've got details about all validators, their respective status, who is elected, who is waiting to be elected, and so on and so forth. Okay, so as it stands now, there are about 151 people eligible. So we're one of them, thankfully, of which 96 has been elected, and we will be somewhere in here. Let's see. So if I do a slot in descending order, there we are. Okay, nuggets. And as you can see, that corresponds, 40,920 should correspond with what we have here. So it's a combination of what we staked in personally as validators and a total of what people have. That's the trust that people have in us now, and hopefully that would grow with time. So that's it. The good news is at least we are eligible, we're known, and we're just waiting to be elected. Obviously, you've got the people who never made it there. They would never be, or maybe for now, that's depending on this. People who have made changes in terms of what they charge. So there we are, it's there. That's the fee, the 5%. We don't have a weight now because obviously we haven't moved up yet, but hopefully we'll get there. Our status is eligible, and this is 6 people that have staked with us. I wouldn't take much time. Let me just showcase another thing that myself and Token Nuggets have been monitoring, which is the election page. So this is what sort of happens, they're like, I sort of like to describe this as a football field. Okay. And by the way, it refreshes from time to time because it's live. So we've got 16 hours, 30 minutes and a few odd seconds before this sort of change. That's equivalent to 991 minutes, So after 991 minutes, it does the calculation again. If you have people who've pumped in some savings with us, it would appear here, do the calculation, and that would take effect within this window. Okay, so this is more of a back-end thing that's going on. We've got 4 shards starting from 0. This is where we are sitting on, so we're within this area. And you've got like shard 2 and 3. And basically what happens is this 640 people is like watching maybe a football match where you have like 4 arenas, 0, 1, 2, and 3, and there's only 160 seats that people can sit down. The rest of you will be standing, but if you do have some dough and you chuck it in and you are within, then you'll be able to boot someone out who hasn't got enough funds to sit. And this is the slots for people sitting. Okay. Xenon, I don't know who that is, but he seems to have about 15 million one tokens, and it goes all the way down and you can try and find out where we are. So 640 is the sort of last leg. Anything outside, at least as it stands, anything outside of 640, you would stand. Okay, so these are all standing. This is one of our very good mentors as well, Slogan Crypto, has been absolutely instrumental. Yeah. And this is where we are. Token Nuggets is there. So we still have a long way with 40,921 tokens, you know. The more you chuck in, we'll be moving up the ladder, till we get to that boundary. So fingers crossed, at least once we are within the 640, then we can enjoy the benefits of what we have promised in terms of percentage fee, and that will be distributed amongst the number of people that sitting on that shard within our own Token Nuggets node. Okay, so that's pretty much what I wanted to showcase, you know. Most of us don't know what's happening behind the scene, but at least you just be seeing numbers and you're wondering, hey, what's going on? Okay, so that's all. That's the current block, where I think we should be sort of close to this as well, because we're absolutely in sync with this number. So we don't have any problems in terms of synchronization with the shard itself on mainnet. We're fine. The time also syncs with our watch, so we are within this area. Our limitation now is just to make sure we have people to on board, or if we have the money. I mentioned something in the last meeting that it would have cost us only 4,800 last year, April, if we did want to do this.
Yes.
Purchasing 4 million coins at, I don't know, 0.04 or 0.03.
Do you have the chart open? Do you have the Harmony chart open? Perhaps just dig that knife into us deeper. let's show that.
Well, the thing is, I mean, it's just pure maths. You can work that out. But I did some calculations at the time, and I was regretting, why the hell did I not even just get into this? But obviously, most of us were new. We've been hearing about crypto technology, and we've just played ignorance. We don't want to know about it. Bugger off! Don't disturb me. I'm fine. But I wish I'd known this years back, and just sort of, I should have learned. But it is what it is, but at least I'm not a newbie now. I'm trying to get my head around a few things. So it would cost you close about, I think, 600 to 700 grand now just to get 4 million tokens, and this would have been 4,800. So I mean, it's a no-brainer, really and truly. And that's it, really. That's the update that I have. So we've got a number of people onboarding. The status of our election is what we actually just waiting for to go green. Again, shout out to everybody that's been quite instrumental.
Absolutely.
From the Harmony mainnet support team. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. So, but by the way, the shout out goes to the mainnet, Harmony mainnet staking guys as well. They've been, helpful, and we almost always call that out and thank them for their help always. Excellent. Thank you for that, Sol. Thank you very much indeed. Chibueze, you are next to give us a demo quickly on PancakeSwap. You can share your screen, please.
Guys, today I'm going to show you a few things. I mean, I think this area is quite, it can get quite technical sometimes, and there's loads of jargons being, thrown around, So today I'm going to demonstrate how to use what we call PancakeSwap. It's more like an exchange. But first of all, let's just do a quick one first. So this is PancakeSwap. It's a sort of a decentralized exchange. They say it's built on the Binance Smart Chain. So this is basically how to, if you want to have, they say buy a coin for it, the way you would say go to Binance, website, to buy a coin, or say, just buying coins. If you want to swap one crypto to another, so this is why you do it. So what do you need to do this? So you need a PancakeSwap. I will show you the platform shortly, and then you also need a wallet. Now, how this works is, wallet, for instance, it's just like you have your wallet at the back of your pocket. With your wallet, you've got your currency, say you've got different kind of currencies, say Nigerian Naira, British pounds, US dollars, and those sort of things. And then you go to an exchange and you say, I have US dollars and I want to exchange it to Chinese yuan, for instance. So you got that in your wallet. So from your wallet, you store all this. You also store a lot of other credentials, your passwords, all sorts of things that you need to do this. So that's what you basically do with a wallet. Now, when you want to swap, then you now need some kind of an exchange, and that's what you do with a PancakeSwap. Now, right here, you have an image of what Metamask Wallet looks like. So, The wallet we're going to use is Metamask. I'll just show you that quickly. Again, you want to learn about, read more about this. You want to go to just type a Metamask Wallet, see what they are talking about. It has this logo of what looks like a lion.
Oh, by the way, Chibueze, sorry to chime in. We have a video on the channel as well on how to create your Metamask wallet.
Okay, yeah.
Look at the channel.
Sweet. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's good. So you guys, I will encourage you to also watch that, because I didn't want to go through all that, because that's quite something else. So you can check the channel and see what's been done about that wallet. So now that's MetaMask, and this is PancakeSwap. So PancakeSwap, like I said, is the exchange. So I'll show you that quickly. So now I've already downloaded my wallet, configured it, and obviously when you download your wallet first, you need to do some, do your password, do your, passphrase and all those kind of things to get using it. Now, you mentioned something here that you probably need a browser extension. It comes in all forms, so you can download it, or you can just use a browser extension, which you can easily get by typing on Google here. So I'm using the extension itself. Like we read a while ago, it's using the Binance Smart Chain. So because PancakeSwap is running on the Binance Smart Chain, so you need to connect to. So I'll probably just say just watch that video that Token Guest just talked about, so you can get the hang of all these other nitty-gritties. But I already have my wallet. So what I need to do is I need to connect my wallet to the exchange. So this is the exchange, this interface here.
So the URL will be exchange.pancakeswap.finance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this is the URL here, guys.
Okay.
So just type exchange.pancakeswap.finance, and then you'll be good to go. So once you do that, it will bring you up to this interface here. But before you come over here, you need to connect your wallet to the exchange, because, like I said, you have a wallet, you want to be exchanging, swapping coins. You need to bring the coins or the cryptos from your wallet and then send it on exchange. From that exchange, where you have other coins, you now will be swapping it. So I'll show you that quickly. So I'm going to connect this. I had to disconnect before, and I'm going to connect again. You can now see that you've got loads of other wallets, okay? The wallets I'm using is MetaMask. So if you want to use a different kind of wallet, then you can do that. But now we're going to use a MetaMask, which I've already downloaded. So I'm going to just connect it. So I click there. Now it's connected. So what is showing here right now is just my wallet address. So my wallet address is what I need if I want to send some money from, say, from Binance or from another wallet to send some crypto here, or send any kind of crypto, say USDT here. So I'm going to just say send it. I won't bother you with that one right now. So now, assuming I want to buy something like, I've opened this other one, Bakery Token. Bakery Token runs on Binance Smart Chain. Okay. Yeah. Again, I hope you guys figure this one out. But yeah, for me to buy this token, I need to copy this token address here. Then I come over to the exchange, and then put it in here. So the name of that token is Bake, as we saw over here. So the name is Bake. So copy that
and just paste it into the
and then paste it over here. Yes, exactly. Okay, hang on. Sorry. So what I want to buy is Bake. So I'm gonna use let's say I want to use USDT to buy that.
Yeah.
So let's say I have some USDT, for instance. So let's say if I have some USDT here. Okay, now I'm going to use, like I said, we are exchanging crypto, we are exchanging currencies. So let me see if I have a Binance. It's a form of crypto.
Yeah.
So if I want to buy Bake, so I put Bake here. I think I've added it already. Let's see.
Yes.
So I put Bake here. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I can use all of my Binance here to buy Bake.
Yeah.
Or I can use a percentage of that. So in that case, I could say I want to use 0.1 Binance to buy Bake.
Yes.
So automatically it gives me the number of bakes I'm going to get with 0.1.
And could you also conversely type in at the bottom, say if all those fields were empty, could you also just type in there, say you wanted 100 bake, for instance?
Okay. 100 bake. Yeah. Right. So if I wanted 100 bakes.
Yeah. So it automatically update. Excellent.
Exactly. Yeah. So it will automatically tell me how many.
1,000. Okay. Yeah. Like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
Or say I don't know how many. I have so many BNBs or Binance. I want to use like 50 of that to buy Bake.
Yeah.
I can do that as well.
Excellent.
And yeah, exactly. That's pretty much how you do it. Now, the other details is there's what we call slip percentage or something. So this
slippage.
Slippage. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So because this environment is so volatile, so 1 second, the coin may have changed its value. So what you want to make sure is that you want to set the slippage, so say like 2%, 3%, or 4%, so that if there's any kind of change within the period you are trying to swap it, so that because the thing is, if the percentage exceeds your slippage, then it's not going to swap, so the transaction will fail. So you want to set it in such a way that
you leave some allowance, you leave some room for
some allowance.
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Nice.
So
nice.
That's pretty much how you do the swapping. Sorry, guys. I think this
that sounds good. Sounds very good. Sounds very good. Because most people are used to Uniswap, you see. So
that's pretty much.
I didn't even realize. By the way, thanks for this, Chibueze. I didn't even realize.
Thanks for sharing this actually, because I have
trust wallets. I didn't even realize that trust wallets you could sync it with PancakeSwap. I didn't realize that.
You can.
Did you see that?
Oh no, is it?
Yeah. Could
so I'm gonna disconnect again.
Do that again, please.
Yeah. Disconnect this again.
I think I was miles away. I was multitasking.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yes. So trust wallets, all.
Can you see that?
Yes.
What's it down? Oh, cow! Wow, interesting.
Yes. So you can do all that. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Binance chain wallet as well, of course.
Trust Wallet gave us some free tokens. This was around December, and I haven't actually had the time to look into it. So it might be an opportunity.
Interesting.
Wow. Well done. Well done. Chibueze. Thanks for that.
Thanks.
Thank
and
so
the
much.
other quick one I just wanted to show, just for the sake of people watching, what I used to be confused about when I started with a MetaMask and or walleting was because I started with the Ethereum thing. So over here, bear in mind that I'm on the Binance Smart Chain right now.
Yeah.
So if I was going to use things that has to do with Ethereum, for instance, obviously what I have to do is, because I've configured this, I just have to switch back to
your excellent.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And then what happens then is that I will not be able to look at this here. So
it will tell you it's not supported. Excellent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
well done. Well done.
That's pretty much. Of course, if there are any questions, I think I'm going to be watching the comment section of this other video, so that if there's any questions and
I was just going to mention that. If you guys have any hacks, any tips, or any questions, by all means, let's interact in the comment section. So share nuggets and keep it going. Well done. Well done, Chibueze. Thank you very much indeed for that session. Much appreciated.
Thank
you. Excellent.
No worries.
I think that's about rounds it off for today. Jedi K has not made it. He's still in transit in Dubai. So
that's what you do when you got some profit. The guy is
he's taking a lot of gains. So good to know. Excellent. So guys, I think this is it. We'll round it off here. Again, just to recap, we had a look at the battle for cryptocurrency supremacy and how people should just connect the dots and keep an eye out for stuff and all of that. And Sol gave an update on our validator journey thus far, where we're at, the current status. We hope to bring you, keep it as open as possible and transparent, so everyone sees how we're making progress, or otherwise, whatever the case may be. And of course, Chibueze shared his nuggets of how to use PancakeSwap. Very nice. So thank you very much indeed. I shall have the final words. Well, Chibueze, you go first. Final words from you.
Right. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for bringing me here again, and thanks everyone for listening. I apologize for rushing that. Going so fast. But like I said, please drop some comments, and if there's any question, reach out to us, and I'll be watching this video to see if you got any questions. Thank you.
Fantastic. Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. So, final word from you, please.
Again, Chibueze, TJ, Token Nuggets, and obviously in the absence of
Jedi K.
Thank you very much again. It's been my pleasure as usual. Feel free to go on to Harmony's mainnet, search for us and stake, and let's enjoy this journey together. Thank you very much indeed again.
Excellent. Well, on that note, we shall round off. Thank you, guys. Thanks to the usual suspect. We hope Jedi K is okay wherever he is in transit, and we shall catch up again next week. Thank you very much indeed. Have a great week, everyone.